This is gonna be as cheap as possible. Your Temu, Amazon, eBay, Alibaba, you name it. I mean, like, I went to everything you can think of. I'm doing this for science. Is this stuff really gonna work? How much power will this hold? Good for 1,000. All right, well, things have changed, as you can tell from the thumbnail. So instead of what we were doing before, like you saw in the last video and the plans with that, we're going to thrash together a motor as cheap as possible so we can get this thing on the road, to the track, drive it, have fun with it, and see how far it can go. So this is a Gen 4 LC9. So this is your classic Facebook junkyard motor. I got sent to in a group chat and it was like, somebody go pick this up. And I was at somebody. Just jumping right into it. It's an LC9 Gen 4 LS. Nice because it's aluminum, Gen 4 rods, all the best stuff that you got right before they went to LT. Everything came with it except for intake and the valley cover, gasket and pan. Or just valley cover and the gasket, I mean. It came with a pan. Pan's right here. Typical the active fuel management lifter failure deal. So I went ahead and broke everything down. However, some of these had water in them. And a few of these had some water in them too, maybe more than I thought. But anyway, not the worst case. It's whatever, it's all good. We are gonna fix that with a little DIY. Also, these cam bearings, you can see, have a nice little copper to them. So that's all the way through. Kind of see another one in there. When I mean, like, this is gonna be as cheap as possible, I went to everything you can think of. Your Temus, Amazon, eBay, Alibaba, you name it. I want this as efficient and cost effective as possible. Give or take a few pieces that I don't mind spending the extra couple bucks for. Decent GM LS7 lifter, good springs. As far as everything else goes, I don't plan on doing much with. I have everything over here in boxes for the other motor, but that was all for the same exact motor. So I can, as far as like the gaskets go and the pan, everything, front cover, rear cover, sensors, the deletes, plugs, all that stuff. If this thing lives and I'm ready to put the big boy motor in, I'll take everything off and put it in that one and put a cover over this. So plan is clean this up today. Still gotta get the crank out. Crank's fine. I did get the rods out. They are flat top pistons, Gen 4s. So like I said, it came out of probably a 2010-ish truck. 190,000 miles roughly is what they say, but I'm not gonna believe that. I mean, the skirts are obviously worn and cleaned up some of the carbon buildup, but these rings were, yikes. Hello, they were a little crusty. The bearings, I got one of them out here. Not as bad as the cam bearings. I mean, I've seen worse. I've done worse. We're gonna order a new set of rod bearings, cam bearings, maybe mains. And when I say like they're not that expensive, I mean, I've seen main bearings. By no means is this probably ideal, but for a fun little street strip rod, I'll let you know if it works. I've seen a pack of them for main and rod bearings. I think it was on eBay. I'll put all this stuff clipped in here for like 60 bucks, give or take. That's hilarious to me. I mean, I'm sorry, but you can spend more on bolts for your front drive if you wanted to. Like, it's ridiculous. Is this stuff really gonna work? How much power will this hold? On top of that, we're gonna put boost to this and see how much it holds. I have a lot of all the fabrication stuff for the boost, and there's, you know, piping and wastegates already and all that fun stuff. The next thing will be turbo application, what turbo to go with. So drop your comments down below and let me know what you think of what turbo I should run. I'll flip this over real quick. The rod journals aren't that bad. The funny thing too is I did find like a couple leaves and bugs and dead critters in here. So, I mean, if it works and I can make some boost, I'll be ecstatic if this thing makes 600-700 horsepower. That's honestly I will be laughing so hard. And you guys are gonna come along for this because I will record it. If this makes 600-700 horsepower and I'll tally everything up, I'll put it down on a sheet, we'll go everything, and I'll attach all the links as I go along in the videos. So if you guys wanna do this, you can. I'm doing this for science. And I owe nothing to this block. If it blows up, cracks, spins, whatever, as long as I get 1 or 2 good smiles out of this and laughs, which I kind of already have, then we'll be good. I'm gonna take the mains off, pull the crank, and clean up the block. I might even spray paint this. Maybe I'm being too nice. And then we'll bring it back in here, get everything out, all the water out of it. And then we'll tackle the next big project. I said a game of 243 heads. I had them sitting in here. But for now, gonna set you guys down, get everything out, prepped and cleaned, and then we'll get tackling the heads. Well, I got the mains, caps off. They're sitting right there, cranks right here. And I'm getting ready to hone. Everything's been bathed, missed the fun stuff, blew all the holes out with air, cleaned everything up pretty nice. And now we're ready to start with honing. Picked up this tool. I figured as I go along, I will add links to tools as I go. So this is a piston cylinder honing tool. I got it off of Amazon. Kind of you only need it when you need it, and everything else will just sit on the shelf. But one of those specialty tools. You can use a ball hone too, which I might if this doesn't satisfy what I'm trying to achieve here. So pretty cheap, and technically, I mean, if you wanted to, you could return it if you really wanted to stretch the dollar there. But who knows? This might happen again later down the road. So I figure why keep it for now. See what happens. So simple instructions are on the back here. 3-step process. You install it. You put some good penetrant oil. Mine's petroleum based. WD-40 a lot of people use. There's a bunch of videos and shorts on YouTube, so you can watch those. And then when you're done, wipe it down, put some fresh oil in there, prevent rust. Get your hone. And there's different grits. This comes with a 220. I also ordered a 400 for like $9 in case I really wanted to go back and try to polish it out a little more or a little better. But you'll put your tool in here. Got a handy dandy drill. You'll attach it onto here and get you your penetrant oil. I got some right here, WD-40. This is just motor oil and some penetrant oil mixed, and you'll spray all your bores down. And then with one hand, I can't do it while I'm holding the camera. You'll put it on low. This is 2 speeds, low and high. Just put it on low, and you'll spray as you go. Try to aim for up high, so because it will drip down, and put some rags down to catch all the oil. And slow motions in and out until you achieve that good smooth, rust is gone, cross hatching, all that stuff looks good. So I'm gonna set you guys up and do these one by one until we get a final result, and then I'll show you guys afterwards. Well, I just finished the first side, and
I'm pretty okay with it. Didn't get all the, what you want to call pitting or whatever you want to call it, but smooth enough. Before you could run your finger over this and it would stop if you were just grazing over it. That's how rough it was. And now, I mean, this is all wiped out and it's just smooth. So the other two were actually a lot better. Hardly anything in there, but looks good enough. Just rebuilding it. Little oil, little hone. Good for 1,000. All right, we'll see. I don't know, maybe. But this one's actually, it looks like it's bigger, but less noticeable is this one. This is actually the shape of the skirt of the rod. I'm sitting in here. That's what it looks like. So this one's not bad at all. It's actually smoother. So just got some cleaning up to do on the other side as well, and then we'll be good to go. I am gonna have to go get the tool and press out the cam bearings and all that. Probably not gonna record that just because that's not really very entertaining, but to the other side. Next one video I'll come out with will be doing the heads. So stay tuned for that. I'll go over the parts list for everything for that as they come in. I got some of the stuff on the way, but like I said, as we go to each part that we'll need to rebuild this, I will list it out as they come in and we start putting it together. So here's the main bearings, almost forgot. They're not the worst. The actual journals themselves, it's fine. So I'm gonna reuse this. I'm gonna order main bearings and rod bearings because I took everything out, might as well. I think it's for 20 extra bucks. You can have main bearings and rod bearings from what I'm looking at online. So let's knock out the other side and we'll wrap it up. Bada boom, bada bing. Just like that, done with the other side. Some of these look better than the others, but it's all smooth. Everything's great. So we're gonna see how this does. I might just check compression, see where it's at. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I just send it. I don't even want to think about it. But I'm gonna reuse the Gen 4 rods and cranks. Like I said, throw some bearings in it. The rest of the stuff will be these cheap aftermarket performance parts that you can put in it. And stay tuned. I want to know how much you guys think this will make with a turbo on it. But let me know what you guys think on the dyno, what it'll make when that day comes, hopefully sooner than later. And put them down in the comments and let me know. That's going to wrap it up. I'm going to put oil on this, cover it up, and then when parts start coming in, we'll start putting this thing together. Take you guys along with it. So that's it for now. See you guys next time. Peace.